This is 2K Sports broadcasting from Brooklyn, New York, as the Nets take it to the hardwood here at the Barclays Center. We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. And guys, taking a look at Kyrie Irving, what do you think we'll see from him today?
Well, you have to love a point guard who can get his own shot at any time, because when the game slows down, shot clock winds down, you need somebody to be able to create a shot. That's exactly what Irving can do.
And it's easy to create shots when you can handle things the way Irving does on the fly. I mean, he'll be heading towards the hoop, see a lane get closed off, change direction, recalibrate, and he's already in the air and making things happen with a floater or knocking down a tough shot.
The Mavericks looking for a strong start to this road trip. They're one of the most dangerous teams in the NBA right now. No question, they've won 7 of their last 8.
Because this team has played well on the road, they've got confidence anytime they go away from their own building. They know they can get the job done, and that's what they're expecting to do right now.
Yeah, that prior success on the road is something they can look back on and draw from. And once you've won on the road, facing difficult circumstances, you build a certain confidence inside as a team, and that can carry over.
The Nets shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And you look at the numbers for this season, guys, from the free throw line, they're shooting 77%.
You know, their percentage has dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
And the Mavericks with possession here. Hart the pass to Sotto. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. First trip to the line for him here. And he knocks down the first one. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Last game for Brooklyn, it was a loss to the Clippers.
And it wasn't just bad shooting. They weren't getting good looks. The offense wasn't clicking, no ball movement, very stagnant performance.
Yeah, I agree. The reason for that, I think, was their movement away from the ball. Not very crisp.
Back to Allen, and it's blocked by Soto. Doncic, covered by Irving. That is good.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Outside Durant. Pass to Allen. It's stolen. Soto, defended by Durant. Jacks up a 3. The offensive rebound. And the pass to Soto. Defended by Durant. A second chance effort. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the hit.
That's how you do it. The bump and the bucket.
For Dallas, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the Mavericks. He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
And thank you, Doris. So it's the Mavericks now. After the miss from Allen, they get it back. Kicks it to Harris. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Soto. Got it. Good job in the low post. He has 6. The Nets still looking like they're getting going. They trail, but
only play each other twice.
Rose attacking. And it's blocked by Mitchell. They get it back. That's good.
Well, they needed that one finally. That's just 1 of 5 now overall.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Steve's referring to last year's game moments ago about, 2 beauties. In those 2 games last year, they battled to a split decision, each team winning once.
You know, my guess is it's going to be hard to tell these teams apart. They're both still very, very potent. And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, taking advantage of the defense, really pounding it down low.
Allen dishes to Irving. They'll get another chance. And Durant, here we go. Out of bounds. Next ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. And now let's highlight the highest scoring teams in the NBA. Second, the Mavericks. In third, the Nets.
When you take a look at these teams, boy, they are high-octane offensively, Kevin. Both of these teams play a fast-paced game and put a lot of points on the board. It's really difficult matching up with these guys.
Out of bounds. Next ball as Brooklyn keeps possession.
You know, the last few weeks, you see how Brooklyn stacks up here. First in assists, second in blocks, and they're number 2 in team three-point field goal percentage. They've got a lot of guys who
has the firepower off the bench. I mean, that's what really, I think, led them to that victory.
Well, it was that energy boost factor, we call it. You can't rely on that kind of scoring coming from the reserves every game, but it was there for them that night.
In a moment here to see the standings for the Eastern Conference. And you know, guys, some interesting stories have unfolded here as we move through the middle of the season. You take a look at the 76ers, and not a surprise really to see them sitting there in the #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And, of course, Brooklyn, 4 games back.
Well, I think for Brooklyn, they've managed their expectations well. I mean, they've been even keel, not too high, not too low on themselves, and in decent shape as we get deeper into the season.
This is probably where they should be, I mean, to be honest with you. And I like it. I mean, what you want to do with the NBA season, you just want to take it week by week. You can't get too high or too low. And this team, if they continue to just do their work on a daily basis, they should be fine.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Harris kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Soto. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Excellent, really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Irving passes to Rose. And the rejection by Hart. And they'll keep possession. Gets it to go. And so here is Dallas, leading by 5. They set the pick. Inside, deflects the pass. The shot's good from Soto. He's got 12.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out in the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
From downtown, no good for Mitchell. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Durant. And it's 6 points for Kyrie Irving. Mavericks leading by 5. Here's Mitchell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's Soto. Excellent D there from Allen.
He's far too tentative in the paint. And even more so when the defender is up tight on him like that time.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Now, they're not showing too much respect for him defensively, are they?
Rose with the ball. Now guarded by Mitchell. Allen dishes to Rose. It's rebounded by Dallas. Mitchell's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm. You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
Timeout called, but
ultimately I think they'll be able to shoot themselves out of this slump. But in the meantime, maybe getting to the free throw line will help.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Irving kicks to Durant. Here's Allen. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
Now here is Harris, averaging 16 points a game. Dallas moving the ball around. Soto.
That's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to, I think, tone it down a little bit at the defensive end.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And we're also seeing a lot of fast break hoops, so this team doing a nice job getting easy points.
Here's Rose. It's rebounded by Soto.
This is really ugly, guys. I mean, he can't get anything to go.
Takes the three. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Nets trailed by 11. Outside Durant. Dishes it to Irving. Plenty of space. And the jumper is on the mark. Irving's got 8 points. Mavericks have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Allen with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Down low, kicks it out to Johnson, passes it to Soto. And count it, 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
Free throw line numbers for him, 6 of 7.
So far, the job he's done getting to the line and knocking down his free throws has been superb.
Well, it's a great way to cash in on some easy points, and he understands that, and he shoots the ball with great confidence from there.
I think they've got to be more disciplined here, Kevin. Already way too many fouls and too many free points for the opponent.
They grab their own miss, gets it to go. Lever's got his first points in this one.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Back to Harris, and there's the pass to Soto.
There we go.
No good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Now here's Rose, the fast break opportunity. Here's Irving, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
You know, the thing about Irving is that he's got great pace to his game, Kevin. He comes down the lane. It looks like he's in slow motion, but he's really not. He's just collected, he's poised, and he's got really strong legs, so he can get wherever he wants to go.
Yeah, and even if he gets clipped while up in the air, Kyrie can go on and finish anyway. He's deceptively strong and really has a great IQ. You just don't see that kind of composure from a player who's as young as he is.
Now, here is Irving. After the miss from Soto. Irving can't hit.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
The shake. Great D that time from Rivers.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Mavericks leading by 5. Fires from deep. No good from Soto.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Irving kicks to Goodrich. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Well, like you were saying earlier, early fouls leading to the big deficit to start this game.
Well, you never want to give a team 3 points, and you send them to the line because you're lazy or late defensively, and that just allows them to get cheap points, and you can't afford to do that.
Second free throw, no good.
So far on the glass, it hasn't even been close.
Yeah, they're taking it to him. I mean, just getting physical. Like, it feels like they've got every rebound. But
Nets trail by 4. Wide open. Hits the front of the rim and out.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Johnson from outside. Rebound, Brooklyn. He dishes it to Rivers. It's blocked. Allen passes to Green. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. They get Derek Favors. Quickly, let's bring up the list of the top rookie three-point bombers in the NBA. For Dallas, they have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
And they're right around 74% as a team from the free throw line to this point of the season.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Both free throws good from Green. Brooklyn trailing. It's Goodrich on the wing. Feeds to Rivers. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Number 1, who's guarded by Johnson. Clock at 6. Number 1, Johnson with the block. And they get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Mavericks leading by 6. Pass to McKinney. Back to Allen. Number 23. He's covered by Favors. The rebound by the Nets. Rivers has got 4 rebounds now tonight. They get it back. From outside the arc. Green with the rebound. Shoots the 3. And it's good. Green's got 5 now.
A lot of space out there in transition when you get that far away from the hoop.
Outside Gordon. There's the dish to Rivers. The 3. And it's blocked by Johnson. But they get it back.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
The Mavericks shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. They set the screen, and it's Green missing.
Couldn't convert, but nice little two-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
Oh boy, looks like he was injured there.
Yeah, Clark, that did not look good. Let's keep our fingers crossed that it's nothing too serious.
Boy, you can't help but feel for him. I mean, one moment you're doing what you do best, and the next, the situation's really out of your hands. I really hope he's okay.
Dallas leading by 9 from past the arc. The shot no good.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
Lets it go with a 3. That's good.
Yeah, off to a rough start. Just doesn't seem to have the rhythm with his shot.
59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Johnson with a screen on Goodrich. Here's Doncic. Bounces high off the rim and drops. 5 points in the game. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Number 1 hits it from three-point range.
And you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
The Mavericks leading. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Johnson sets the screen for Green. He kicks to Johnson. Here's Doncic. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Goodrich with it. The tray. And again, Brooklyn with the triple. Here's Doncic. Scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. It's Dallas up 2. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn.
Next Tuesday, January 25th, the Boston Celtics take on the Milwaukee Bucks. Live from Milwaukee. Don't miss out.
And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
And that first quarter was all about pace, guys, because this club really got out into transition, and that's how they built this lead.
They like to play fast, and they're doing a nice job filling the lanes.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. On the court for the Mavericks. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Take a look at the Mavericks. They're holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far. And, of course, there's the Mavericks. They're tied right now.
Seeing where Dallas is, They've done it again this season. Established themselves as one of the league's elite teams.
And, you know, that's really the mark of a great franchise, Clark, when you can do it over and over again, particularly when the expectations are high, because the pressure's on, and all you can do is continue to work and compete and try to perform at the same level you've been at, and that's exactly what this team's doing.
The feed to Goodrich. Number 1. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, a lot of tough teams in this league. Here's where Brooklyn sits right now. 2nd in blocks, 3rd in scoring. And they also show up as a top 5 team in steals.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The Mavericks shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. No good from him.
Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound, but he got it done.
Rivers with it. Now guarded by McKinney. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
Oh, boy, this is something you hate to see, Clark.
You know, it sure is. Injuries, though, are really an unfortunate part of the game, inevitable at times. Hopefully it's nothing serious.
Derrick Rose is checked in for Goodrich. He feeds it to Rivers. Pass to Rose. Sinks that one from the post.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
The Mavericks trailing. Here's Mitchell. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Fires the 3. That's good.
You know, the more shots like that he hits, guys, the more he's going to forget the pain he's playing through. Sometimes shot making can give you that added boost of adrenaline.
Outside Rose. Another one falls for Brooklyn. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Pass it to Hart. Here's Mitchell. He's covered by Rose. Another 3 for Dallas.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm. I see him. Hit me, I'm open.
Number 15. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, that's a low percentage shot right there.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, he's got to be thinking out there a little better. Make the pass in that situation. Don't force a bad shot.
Well, when you think about instant offense, his name comes to mind immediately. Doesn't take much for him to get it going and run off a string of buckets.
And I know nothing fires him up more than a huge jam right in the face of an opponent. I mean, those facials get him going. Don't discount how that can deflate the defender and the other team, too. Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep. Yeah, you got that right, Kevin. He's such a reliable finisher.
The pass to Mitchell. Dallas moving it around. Moment here now for an injury report.
Hey, guys, the head athletic trainer of the Nets was able to update me on the situation. He had some bad news to pass on, as he said the injury looks to be a severely sprained ankle. He'll be out for the rest of this game and most likely will have to miss an extended period of time.
All right, Doris, really appreciate you finding out how he's doing.
Yeah, let's keep our fingers crossed and hope he's back out on the court soon.
Rehabbing is a tough process, Steve, and with any luck for him, it'll be a short one.
Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. To the middle. Pass to Hart. Here's Mitchell. Releases. Off the left rim and out.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
On the wing, and that one's good. He's got 9. Dallas calls timeout.
People have no idea the fatigue that can set in during a telecast. And so it's important for us to stay hydrated all game long.
Clark, you're always hydrated.
Yeah, I try to be, but it's usually with a combination of H2O and Gatorade.
I love Gatorade. Look at Steve, got the Gatorade shirt on.
Yeah, he's really immersed in the Gatorade.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
Kicks to Rose. It's rebounded by Soto. Mavericks leading by 5. Lets it go from deep, and the shot is good. He's got 22.
By the way this defense is playing out there, I mean, they might as well not be there. That's 5 straight wide open threes.
Yeah, and that's way too many. I mean, typically teams will get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open threes, but they just haven't figured it out yet.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
The Nets have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. And the Nets making a change here. He's off on the second. For Dallas, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Nets trail by 7. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Outside Rose. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Rose has got his 3rd bucket of the night. We've seen them struggle on the half-court offense.
Yeah, they seem to be disorganized to me, guys. I mean, out of sync, no rhythm or flow.
Steve, you're nodding your head. You agree?
Yeah, totally. When you don't get out on the break, Kevin, all of a sudden the game slows down, and if you don't get ball movement and player movement and find that half-court rhythm and pace, well, you're in some trouble.
Fires the 3. The Mavericks pull it in. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Soto. No good from outside. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Rose attacking. Allen dishes to Rose. And good. Let the English have time as it falls. Rose has got 10. And so it's Dallas with it. It's a 5-point game. To the inside. Here's Soto. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Let's take a second to see the teams that have been the toughest inside this season so far. The Mavericks, number 1. The Nets, second.
Now, these teams have both hung their hats on defense, and especially down low. I mean, you look at the shot blocking, really impressive numbers.
That's good from Soto. The Nets making a switch here. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Dishes to Rose. Rejected by Soto. Out of bounds. Next ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. Here is Rose. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense.
And Allen at the block.
You know, normally when you dominate on the glass, it really shows up on the scoreboard, but not so much here today.
You're right, Steve. Typically, it is a good barometer that indicates who's winning, but not so.
Shakes him. The shot's good from Soto. 27 points for him.
And, fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Now here's Rose. 10 points for him. Here's Durant. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Durant's got his second basket of the game.
And he should thank the defense for those 2 points, really. Nobody paid him any mind there.
Passes it to Soto. Working on Allen. No good from Soto. Nets trail by 6. Lever. No luck. Nice D from Hart.
That was a layup, and you've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities.
But they recover it. Soto, defended by Durant. Here's Soto. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Got a moment to check out the numbers for Kyrie Irving. What a string of games he's put together here lately. I mean, he's in high gear. Check out the stats. 5th in assists, 8th in free throw shooting, and he's in the top 15 in points per game. So he's a guy you have to account for defensively.
And, you know, we'd be remiss not to say a word about his outstanding assist ranking. Come on now. I mean, this guy is one of the top assist men in the game and doing it with flair and fundamental soundness. That's special.
Outside Rose. A 3-pointer, no good. Mavericks leading by 8. Soto defended by Durant. Here's Soto. That's good. He has 31.
Kevin, too easy. I mean, the defenders were sort of looking at each other like, whose man was he? And everybody thought themselves out of this slump. But in the meantime, maybe getting to the free throw line will help.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Here's Allen, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Allen's got 5 now. The Mavericks leading. Allen off a pick from Johnson to the paint. Stripped it away. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Here's Soto. Derrick Rose grabs the miss. Rose has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Lever. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's the 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Allen's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Rose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Brooklyn. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Irving attacking. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Irving's got 14 points for the game.
That finish brings me back to the old days, the silky smooth finger roll.
Back to Allen. He passes to Soto. Good on the triple. He's got 34.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Rose. And that's now 6 points for Kevin Durant. Mavericks leading by 5. Harris is screen on Allen. Allen kicks to Harris. Down low, poked loose. 1:43 left in the first half of basketball. Irving passes to Durant. The three-pointer is right on target. Now just a 2-point Dallas lead.
Well, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
And it's Harris off the drive. On the wing, Irving. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
And Kevin, a lot of those points came at the line. So he was very aggressive with his game, attacking the D and capitalizing on those free throws.
They brought up their three-point percentage this quarter. They're shooting it well right now. The defense may need to think about making some kind of adjustment to slow that down.
Allen with the screen for Irving. There's the 3. That doesn't go in either for Irving. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. Left side Harris. Here's Soto. Rebounded by the Nets. Rose has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Lever. And that one is hammered home. Dallas leading by 3. Harris outside. He dishes it to Allen. Back to Harris. Feeds it to Johnson. Here's Soto. What a play. He simply drains it in at the buzzer.
How about that one? A perfect finish to the half for them to tack another 3 points onto their lead.
And we're through 2 here in a good one. Mavericks lead by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Now, presented by Sprint.
And a fun game going out in the borough of Brooklyn. Thanks for joining us. For the Dallas Mavericks, they have the lead against Brooklyn. They're actually looking to push their current winning streak to 5. And still hanging in there, the Brooklyn Nets. They've been getting roundly outplayed up to this point, and they'll need a bounce-back effort to make up for it in the second half. For Derrick Rose, it's been a first-half struggle. His shot has been hitting everything but the net. He just hasn't found the mark. Now let's take off with some other games in progress around the league. A close game for the Rockets in Houston up against San Antonio. A lot left to be decided there, that one just in the second quarter. And another one also in progress. The Utah Jazz trailing Memphis out in Memphis. Down 3 points in the second quarter right now. And here's a look at the other NBA action from around the league. The Nuggets will face off against the Suns out in Phoenix. Tip-off time, 11 Eastern, 8 Pacific. And that's it for us here in the studio. Time to send it on back out to Kevin Harlan and the gang for the start of the second half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Point total. On pace for a monster game. Too bad he can't score like this every night.
Nets trail by 5. They've got Kyrie Irving. Allen is out there with Durant. Then there's Derrick Rose. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Nets passing it around. And Durant backing in. Irving. Outside Rose. 6 on the shot clock. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And now a look at the 2K leaderboard to see which point guards have been playing the best perimeter defense during the last month. 4th, Kyrie Irving.
And not only are these players tremendous at picking ball handlers' pockets, but as terrific point guards, they know how to clog passing lanes and come up with a lot of steals that way as well.
Absolutely. Their steals come from all over the court and in all sorts of situations. Transition, half-court sets, out-of-bounds plays, in the lane. They are the NBA's most complete defenders at the one-guard spot.
There's the pick to the middle. Here's Soto. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Let's see what the Dallas Mavericks have coming up. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks at the Bradley Center in Milwaukee. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. First one falls for him. Oh, free throw is good from Soto. Here's Irving. Lever, defended by Hart. Irving can't get it to go.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the 3-ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
And it's blocked by Hart, and they're able to recover. That doesn't go in either for Irving.
And they've missed the first 3 shots of the third quarter.
No good for Mitchell. Nets trail by 8. Back to Allen with the lead pass. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
And a moment to check out the numbers for Kyrie Irving. An incredible last month for him. You see where he stands. 3rd in free throw shooting, 4th in assists, and he's among the top 5 in the league in steals, so he's been a real disruptive force at the defensive end.
You know, Steve, looking back at his top-notch free throw percentage, I mean, he's really calm and composed at the stripe. You can tell he's really comfortable there and has the confidence to knock down those shots at the line. He visualizes the shot, and then he knocks it home.
Durant dishes to Irving. Allen defended by Soto. Allen kicks to Irving.
Ugly start to this second half, guys. They've missed all 4 of their shot attempts.
Here's Hart. That 3 off the mark. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Outside Irving. Back to Allen. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. That's 7 points for Allen.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
Well, this game has been tough, Clark. I mean, they're getting after it, and I think they're starting to run a little bit low on energy, possibly. He is just eating this team alive with his offense. It's been a matchup nightmare.
Durant kicks to Allen. Defended by Soto. And it's rejected. Porzingis is covered by Rose. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And it's an 11-point Dallas lead.
You know, everybody seems to be sleepwalking out there on defense, and it's been that way, guys, ever since they came out of the halftime locker room.
Lever. Offensive rebound. Durant, the pass to Allen. The shot from the low post is good. Allen's got 4 points in the quarter.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
The pass to Hart. Soto, defended by Durant. Can't connect from short range. Uncovered. Good. Lever's got 6. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. There's the pick. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Nets trail by 7. Outside Irving. Fires for 3. That's good. 17 points in the game. Dallas leading by 4. Doncic covered by Irving. Doncic laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
Rose double teamed. Allen. There's the dish to Durant. No one near him. And too long on the shot. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Good on the shot. And now a 9-point Maverick lead.
I thought the defense really kind of slacked off there. He's going to drill those threes when he gets a good look.
Outside Irving. Another shot. He lays it in. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, there's no fear out of him, guys. I mean, going straight to the hoop against a much bigger defender, he's got a lot of heart.
Mitchell passes to Hart. Takes a 3. Derrick Rose grabs the miss. Rose has got his 6th rebound on the night. Lever. Here's Allen. No good. Now Dallas takes it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. No good for Mitchell.
You know, he's so confident, sometimes to a fault, and that showed right there. That's a bad shot.
Exactly. I mean, that's self-inflicted damage right there. There are a lot better options than what he took.
Now, bad timing. His team trailing, and this has not been a quarter that he'd like to remember. Now, he struggled a little bit in the second half, but remember, he hit 3 of those in the first half.
And it's blocked by Hart. They retain possession.
Looking at the game Rose has been having, he has 12 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And that may not be the first thing people notice about his performance, but those are important points nonetheless.
Brooklyn making some changes. Favors comes in for Allen, and Gordon subbed in for Kevin Durant.
Well, you kind of expect that from him. You pretty much know what the result's going to be when he goes to the line.
There's the screen. Pass to Soto. Layup off the pick. And it's good on the layup. And he has 42.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one up.
Irving drives in. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
Yeah, that's keeping them close. It's going to take a full effort here in the second half, but they've got to continue to knock down these free throws.
First free throw is good. Kevin Durant's checked in for Derrick Rose. Both free throws good for Irving. Dallas leading by 5. pass to Soto. Working on Favors. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
It takes a lot of skill and agility to lay it in with the defense right on you. That's a terrific finish.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
Their defense has been outstanding, Kevin. Closing out on shots, blocking a lot of them as well.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Favors with the screen. It's Durant with the drive, and the shot is good. Durant's got 11 points.
And Kevin, he's got such a great focus as a shooter. And he's a very frustrating player to guard because unless you actually block his shot, you are not going to get in his head and affect him.
And here's something else, Steve. He invites contact when he's attacking the rim. He doesn't try to finesse his way through anything. He's going through bodies.
Here's Irving, and gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. When these players get to the free throw line, it's nearly automatic. The 2K leaderboards show us this month's free throw shooting percentage leaders. Kyrie Irving third.
Well, during that time, guys, he's been an absolute dead-eye shooter from the free throw line. His concentration has been perfect.
And he can't hit the second. Mavericks leading by 5. Here's Soto. Goes back up, and so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
The first free throw is good.
Boy, still waiting for their first miss from the foul line this half.
100% since halftime, is that right? I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon if that keeps up.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Durant with it, now defended by Hart. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter.
I got ball. Switch.
Doncic covered by Irving. Here's Soto. Shines off. Gordon with the defensive effort. Nets trail by 6. Irving for 3. It's rebounded by Soto. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting 44% on their field goal attempts in quarter 3. Working on Favors. Shot's good from Soto. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
Durant just inside the line. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Durant's got 13 points. Here's Dallas. They've led by as many as 11 points. Doncic. He's covered by Irving. Inside. Mitchell passes to Soto. Cannot hit. Some solid defense from Favors. In transition, here come the Nets. Durant, no good.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
And look now at the last month for the Nets. How did they stack up in the league statistically over that time frame? Second in assists, second in blocks, and they're the number 2 field goal percentage team in the league. This is a team that has really grown in that area, taking good shots and knocking them down.
Efficient offensively that they've become a nightmare to guard.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Nets trail by 7. There's Rose with the 3. The shot no good.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk, but later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
Back to Durant. Shot on the wing. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Mavericks leading by 7. It's stolen by Allen. An even 3-on-3 break. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but Not if that's going to be the result.
Dallas making a switch here. Maverick shooting not great, 40% for the game. Doncic, he's covered by Rose. Good. 10 points for him.
And another three-pointer to their second half total.
Yeah, they caught that long-range bug at halftime, and it's been bombs away ever since.
Rose is screen on Green. He kicks it to Favors. And there's the feed to Allen. 6 to shoot. Tries a three. The Mavericks pull it in. Beyond the arc. Another three for Dallas.
You know, that wasn't the highest quality look, but for him, it doesn't matter. He doesn't need a great look to knock down the three.
And Durant gets it to go. Dallas leading by 11. Here's Doncic. And Dallas again with the bucket.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
It's a great play under the boards for him, and you know that's the standard that he sets. It seems like all those second chance points, I mean, they're there for him game in, game out.
There's the triple. And the Mavericks making a change here. .114 left to play in the third. Now, here is Irving. Defense right on him. Allen right side. Defended by Soto. Shoots from the right block. And Allen puts it in. Allen's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, this quarter has gone awfully well for him. It seems like every chance he's gotten, he's pretty much converted.
There's the pass to Hart. Soto defended by Allen. Here's Soto. Shot is no good. Excellent D there from Allen. Nets trailed by 9. A 3-ball. A rebound by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. But they'll get another chance. To the inside. Hart the pass to Soto. Off his leg. And it's being called a kickball. A 3 off the inbound.
The shooting percentage has really fallen here in the second half. You've got to find the range again, guys.
Kick it out! Kick it out!
The 3 hits the bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 12. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 12. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn.
Coming up Thursday, January 27th, the Memphis Grizzlies go up against the Denver Nuggets, live from Pepsi Center. Big time hoops coming your way.
Dallas leading by 12. On the floor for Dallas. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. And the net shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Irving drives in.
Maybe that'll ignite. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're deep. That's what those alley-oops do, though.
The shot's good from Soto.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
Lever, defended by Hart. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. The first one falls.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Kevin Durant's checked in for Brooklyn.
You really have to like the work they put in at the free throw line here in the half. I mean, they've been really aggressive in drawing fouls, and then they've been able to knock down their free throws.
You know, normally when you dominate on the ground,
Oh, my goodness.
Huge play. Out of this world. Aerial skills for a guy of his size.
Kevin, that's what separates him from some of the other point guards around the league. The ability to rise and throw it down.
and I wouldn't be surprised if that spurs them on. Maybe sparks a little bit of a comeback here. Yeah, the defender draped all over it.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
Derek Favors checked in for Brooklyn. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Rose dishes to Favors. Lever, defended by Hart. The shot's good from Irving. Irving's got 10 points in just the second half.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
No good from Soto. Nets trailed by 11. He feeds it to Rose. To the paint, Durant. That one off the back iron and out. And here's the fast break. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Good! Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
It's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. I guess the good news is they've taken away the outside shot.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they're going to allow inside looks as easy as that.
The Nets have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. For the three, it's rebounded by Dallas. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Soto and Durant with the block. And there's the rejection. To the middle. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And Derek Favors pulls it down. Nets trailed by 11. Irving drives in. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Mitchell's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Soto. He's covered by Favors. Soto. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. They get Derek Favors.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
Both free throws good from Soto. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting it well here in the fourth quarter. 50%. Pass to Irving. Three-pointer. The shot will not go.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
No good from Soto. Hart the pass to Mitchell. Soto defended by Durant. Here's Soto. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. And the Mavericks lead by 15. Kicks it to Irving. Drains it from beyond the arc. Irving's got 29.
Yeah, that's his timeout. And if that happens, I think they can improve and start playing better.
You know, it's a coach's job to always try to be 2 or 3 steps ahead of the opponent and to look for that extra edge if you can. And I think he feels like he might have seen one.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what head coach for the Dallas Mavericks said to the team. It was clear what message he was trying to get across. He said, this lead isn't big enough that we're safe. Not by a long shot. I don't want us sitting back and milking the clock. Play to win. Show some aggression. Guys,
You know, since halftime, he's been hesitant with the ball in his hands. First half, he was flawless with his decision-making, but not so here in the second.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
Nets trail by 15. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
Really hard to decide, guys, which was better. The pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed. All of the above. Boy, blew the easy two by profile. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
The shot's good from Irving.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Dallas leading by 11. Harris, right side. He passes to Soto. Lets the three fly. Gets the bucket.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
The Nets have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12.
The offensive execution really well done. They got the ball in tight for the high percentage shot.
It's Allen with the drive. No good from Soto. For Brooklyn, they've gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Rose with the ball. Picked up by Harris. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And the shot's good from Soto.
It's been a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. He's in a groove, and that tray of his has just been dead.
Dishes it to Irving. Wide open look. And that one's good. Irving's got 33 points.
And he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
And it's Harris off the drive. Here's Soto. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And how did he get that to go?
Even after the whistle, I liked the awareness, the alertness, and the presence of mind to finish the play.
Free throw off from Soto. Nets trail by 15. On the wing, Irving. Three-pointer. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 5 assists in the game.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it, guys. They have to get a hand in his face.
Here's Soto. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Johnson. Harris passes to Soto. Defended by Durant. No good from Soto. And for the Nets, their shooting in the fourth has been tremendous, 59%. All sorts of time. And the shot is long.
And little to no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, that was a tough one right there.
The shot misses. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. In transition, here come the Nets. Kept alive. Here's Favors. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And he can't get the first one. And the Mavericks making a change here. And he's good on the second. Pass to Soto. They get the rebound. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And how did he get that to go?
Even after the whistle, I liked the awareness, the alertness, and the presence of mind to finish the play.
That free throw good from Soto. Brooklyn's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. He dishes it to Irving. Lots of room. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got assist number 5 here tonight. Dallas has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Here's Soto. Some solid defense there from Favors. Nets trail by 12. And it's Rose penetrating. That's blocked.
unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
There's the steal. Here's Favors. There's the killer two-handed slam.
You know, who says the big guy doesn't like to attack the basket? I mean, could have fooled me on that one.
Yeah, nice change of pace for him to power one home.
Yeah, it's not usually his role, but he takes advantage of the situation there. How about that play? Great body control. Still manages to finish the play despite the contact.
You know, when that whistle blows, you're not done. Get greedy and find a way to knock it down. Well, luckily, they've got some really solid backup. You hate to see a player DQ'd, disqualified due to fouls, but they can do a decent job of replacing his production.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Allen's checked in. The Nets shooting very well right now, 52% in this fourth quarter. Here's Irving. Sotto defended by Allen. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 15. The Nets shooting under 40% all in all for the game. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Boneheaded play, guys. Plain and simple.
Yep, brain fade is what I like to call it. There's no way they're getting out of the hole making mistakes like that.
Passes it to Hart. Here's Soto, and another basket for Dallas. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, it's been really sloppy out there.
Alert from Durant. And it's good on the putback. Allen's got 10 points in just the second half.
You know, normally when you dominate on the glass, it really shows up on the scoreboard, but not so much here today.
You're right, Steve. Typically, it is a good barometer that indicates who's winning, but not so.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Mavericks leading by 13. The pass to Soto. The jump hook rebounded by the Nets. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. Rose. And it's Allen with the jam.
Well, I like that sandpaper type grit going after those loose rebounds on the offensive end. That's glass eating, folks.
They have a good amount of second chance points to show for it, guys. Always a nice bonus.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Pass to Soto. This one for 3. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Nets trail by 13. Lever defended by Hart. On its way from Irving for 2. The wing jumper off target. Mavericks shooting the ball at 42%. Here's Soto. And a miss there on the triple. Brooklyn's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Durant kicks to Irving. Allen defended by Soto. They get it again, and it's Allen with the jam.
Carving out some space and eating a little glass at the offensive end while he's doing it.
You got it with a ferocious follow.
Yeah, but just another day at the office for him. That's what he does.
Those shots good from Soto.
And the crowd here, of course, not happy about the outcome. But you know what? We saw a team tonight that came in prepared to do battle on the road, and they clearly wanted to win.
You know, they were determined to steal this game, and they showed it, Steve. Played harder and got the job done.
And it's Harris off the drive. And the shot is good from Soto. And the Mavericks lead by 12.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, that's how you close out a game, Steve.
Durant, no good. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Passes it to Soto. Tries from 10. And he can't bank that one in. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the first one drops. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. No good on the second free throw, but they get it back. Number one. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
You let a guy sneak by for a putback, that's going to drive a coach crazy.
Now the pass to Soto. Backs him down. No good with the layup. Number one. No good. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
Well, that'll do it for us. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, Kevin Harlan saying so long. And as we end the game, we bring you our Jordan Player of the game.
Mga ka-Jamshot, hanggang dito na lang ang video ko. Thank you for watching and please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell para updated kayo sa mga susunod ko pang video. Keep safe and God bless.